Alright guys, so in this video we will see that how we can name the campaigns and how to structure the campaigns for PPC. So I have written the structure that how we are going to name the campaign and what should be the sequence of it, and for that I have mentioned that the first thing which will come is product initials. For example, the product is bamboo spoon. So if the product keyword is bamboo spoon, then the initials will be BS, the starting alphabet of both the keywords. So we have written BS over here, then there will be dash, and then campaign type. So we have actually three major type of campaigns. Number one is SP, which is sponsored products. Number two is SB, which is sponsored brands, and number three is SD, which is sponsored display. As you can see here that these are three major types of campaigns, and we are calling it SP, sponsored products, SB, sponsored brands, and SD, sponsored display. So now after the initials of product keyword, we will mention that which kind of campaign, which type of campaign actually we are going to make. So if it is sponsored products, then we will use SP. Then we will again put the dash, and then which type of targeting we are going to do. So if we are going to make auto campaign, then we will add auto over here. If it is exact, then we will write exact. If it is broad, then we will write broad or phrase. After that we will add another dash, and then who is the campaign creator. For example, if there are multiple users who are going to generate campaigns or who have worked previously with this account, then whosoever is going to create the campaign, he or she should use his name initials. For example, my name is Salim Khan, so my initial is SK, S for Salim, K for Khan, so I will use SK. So I have added SK over here, then we will use dash, and then at the end we will add today's date, the date on which the campaign is being created. So if the date is 21st August today, then I will write 21 AUG, and 21 is the last this is the year 2021. So that is how I am going to name my campaign. And if I make multiple campaigns, then I will use the same kind of structures, the same formula to name all the campaigns. And if we add more specific campaigns, for example, these are the list of campaigns currently we can make and which Amazon offers us. So if this is, for example, Amazon audience interest campaign, so I can add or customize this formula, and I can use, for example, if this is sponsored display, then I will make it sponsored display campaign. And if it is, if it is audiences, then I can add audiences over here. And if there is subtype of the campaign, then we can use Amazon. For example, I'm going to make this campaign, right? So then I will use views remarketing and then category targeting. So it will be views remarketing, and if I'm going to target tag category, then I will write category. So for my this SD, since it is SD campaign, so my SD campaign will name like something like this. Now the question may arise that why I make a naming structure like this. It is because if I go to Amazon and I want to search uh, by the brand, if I have multiple brands in an account, for example, one is bamboo spoon and two is disposable plates, then if I search BS, which is bamboo spoon BS, on the search of the campaigns, like as you can see over here, if you go to advertising console, from where you create the campaign, then it is here find a campaign. So if you want to search by product, then you can just add initials of the product, for example BS, and then you can click you can press enter, and it will show you all the campaigns which are made with initials of BS. If you want to search by the main type of campaign, then you can search SD or SP maybe, or maybe SB. If you want to search by the campaign creator, that who made the campaign, if Salim Khan made the campaign and there are other person as well, which is maybe John. So if the name is John Doe, then we can search JT. So if John Doe has create few campaigns, then all the campaigns of John Doe will show over here, and the stats will change according to the filter you have applied. If it is if you want to search through some dates, then for example, if I want to see that I made campaigns on 11th of August maybe, so I can press enter, and all the campaigns which are made which are created on this specific date, then it will show over here, filter all the campaigns, and you can see the data of that. If I have made some campaigns, video campaigns, and that is mentioned in the campaign name, then I can search through VID or whole video keyword, and if I search, then all the video campaigns will show up. So this is very beneficial, and you can you can structure these campaigns on the basis of the factors I have shown over here, and you can add or subtract as per your need, and you can customize this further. So it is very helpful to organize your data, to organize your campaigns, and to see specifically that on which factor you want to see the data and how it is working. And it is very efficient and useful way to optimize your campaigns in future. So I hope this video is very helpful for you, and see you in the next video. Thank you.